by our London correspondent, Benedict Pavio. Benedict, so who won the debate? It certainly wasn't Gordon Brown, was it?
No, that seems to be the same result as last week, and that is despite the fact that clearly Mr. Brown's strategy was to attack quite clearly and quite personally both David Cameron, the leader of the Conservatives, and of course the leader of the Liberal Democrats, Nick Clegg, in this three-horse race here in the UK and on day 17 of the election campaign. So an instant poll that's just come out from that debate. It's a YouGov Sun poll, and it gives 36% to David Cameron, 32%, so only a 4-point difference with for Nick Clegg, and 29% only from Gordon Brown. But another poll actually says that Nick Clegg won it by a small margin on David Cameron. David Cameron, on whom actually there was a lot of pressure this evening, because many people within his party and also media analysts were saying that he was not combative enough. Now, as far as attacks were concerned, Mr. Brown accused David Cameron of being very anti-European, and he accused Mr. Clegg of being anti-American. That's not a small accusation on either count. Mr. Clegg attacked Mr. Cameron's European allies, said they were, quote, nutters, unquote. And Mr. Cameron, he didn't make personal attacks this evening. I think he decided to be quite calm, look into the camera, which was one of the criticisms that was made of him last week that he didn't do, which Nick Clegg did do. Mr. Cameron said he wanted the UK to be in the EU, not run by it. But a lot of sparring, fighting, a very combative and feisty 90 minutes this evening.
So what does go down well with the voters? It doesn't sound like personal attacks work that well.
No, I think it's a question of honesty and truth. And I think what is very interesting, and I should point out, is we are here in a parliamentary system, not in a presidential one. So actually, although these are the first TV debates, it's a bit like voting for a personality or somebody's character. It's not about the person who really does the best on television. It's going to be also about strategy and policy. But it will, when May the 7th rolls around, and possibly afterwards, it will be interesting to see the role that these TV debates have done. What clearly they did last week is they really ignited the election campaign here, and the Liberal Democrats, who have always come third in all the polls, have consistently, it's been a two-horse race between the Labour Party and the Conservatives. Here we have an unprecedented rise in the polls here. Since last Thursday's debate, over the last week, we've had the Liberal Democrats consistently in second position in the polls, or indeed for the very first time in the first position. So this is an open three-way race, and we will wait to see what effect this second prime ministerial debate has on the polls in the coming days. All to play for, and of course there's another debate, a third one next Thursday, which we will be following, of course, here on France 24, and that's on the economy.
Thanks for that, Benedict Pavio there, our London correspondent.